What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Welcome to a first Tennessee basketball season game here on our channel. We've missed about 6 games, but due to vacations and all the other stuff that goes into everything about life, we appreciate you being here. Tonight is a big night for the Tennessee Volunteers, a rematch of the Elite Eight game from the March Madness tournament, the NCAA tournament, back in March or April, late March, early April, as they faced each other in the Elite Eight, going to the Final Four. Of course, Houston ended up winning that game, going to the Final Four. So maybe Tennessee can get some revenge, but it looks a whole lot different than it did back in March. We got lots of new folks, and I'm excited to learn these new names. And we have some old folks as well hanging around, but we have some new folks that are making a name for themselves. Nate Ament is number 10. He had 28 minutes against Rutgers the other night, our last night. 20 points for him. Para back as well there, the forward. He had 10 points last night. And Gillespie went off against Rutgers last night. Another new one. Jacoby Gillespie, 32 points on his win. So good to see him. Estrella, he's back in action. We thought he was hurt. We got Carey from the Vanderbilt Commodores, Jalen Curry, who definitely dominated us last year. We have him on the team now too as well. So looking forward to this team and see how far we can go. They are 6-0 on the season. This is their first true test of the season before they get into the SEC. So we'll see what happens. Got a couple other games down the road with the Fighting Illini and such. So we'll see how they can take over. So appreciate all y'all hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate all the love tonight. What is going on? Hello, hello. Liam, hello. Crazy, hello. Georgia fan, hello. Champ 7, what's going on? Good to see you too as well. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Kenneth Clark, Danny, anybody else here? Liam, let's see. Trenton, Tremend, James, what's going on? Hello too as well. Georgia fan, hello, hello. Wow, you let your beard grow after the cruise. Yeah, it's November. We normally do that in November, but all right, so let's get into it. The game will be starting here in about 10 more minutes or so. And let's take into the pregame stats. So the leading point getter for this team is Gillespie. Jacoby Gillespie, 19.2 points per game with rebounds of 49% and free throw at 72. Sharp on the other end, Houston, he's got 17.7 points per game and 42.9% from the field with 85% free throw. Here's Hamont. I'm sorry, Hamont. Ament. He is 7.8 rebounds per game, 5.8 defensive rebounds per game, and 2 offensive rebounds per game. And then you got Sonato. I'm not really sure how he says 8.2 rebounds per game, 6.3 defensive rebounds per game, and 1.8. And then your assist, definitely missing Zig Ziglar on this team, but looks like Gillespie has taken over where he left off. 5.7 assists per game with so there's for him. And then Fleming's 5.3 assists per game. And let's take a look at both teams here. Tennessee now 89.2 points per game here in this early season. 61 off opponents average. Their defense is holding them to about 61.5. The field goal percentage is 50% from the field. You can't ask for anything better than that. The rebounds is 46.8. Their assists are 21.7. Their blocks are 4. Their steals are 7.8, and they've won 6 in a row. Now, on the other side, Houston, the number 3 team in the country, coming in here, 76.7 points per game, 56.8 opposing average against both defenses. Really good. 44% from the field for Houston, 41 rebounds per game. So they're right there with Tennessee as well. 16.5 assists, not as many assists, and 5.3 blocks and 10 steals. They've won 6 in a row as well. So let's take a look at some of the team schedules here so far here. Mercer, Northern Kentucky, North Florida, Rice, Tennessee State, and Rutgers. Not too hard for the Tennessee Volunteers. So let's take a look. And then we got Houston, and then you got a couple, whoever wins this game, if they win another, they play again tomorrow for the championship game. So this should be interesting to see if Tennessee can get in this championship game. And then now Houston has played a little tougher schedule. Lehigh, Townsend, Oakland. Okay, but then you got they beat Auburn, the 22nd team in the nation, Rider and Syracuse in overtime. So we'll see what happens there. And then Tennessee tonight, and then Florida State, Jackson State, and they don't play anybody till like Arkansas back in mid-December. So those are your schedules for both teams. We hope that you're having a good time. Make sure you hit that like for us. We'll see if we can get some more folks in here for our first Tennessee basketball, the game of the season. And I know it's really early too, mid-afternoon on the West Coast, and also here on the East Coast. So looking forward to this game and looking forward to calling it for you guys and ready to have some fun here. Let's see here. Anything else? Let's and then Tennessee is favored to lose 65.8% to 34.2%. So definitely. And this game is in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. And if they win tonight, they play tomorrow for the championship tomorrow night. So that should be interesting if Tennessee can get a championship right off the bat with this tournament. It's called the Players Era Tournament. So looking forward to a rematch of the 2025 NCAA tournament. So looking forward to that, y'all. So let me see your predictions in the chat. I'm gonna go. Did they give us the over under on the spread? Nope, they haven't given us the spread or anything. So let's see if it's on here. Preview. See, bottom line, Houston faces Cougars have 6-0 record, non-conference. Houston is 4-0 in those games, decided by 10 points or more. The Volunteers are 6-0. Tennessee ranks 4th in the SEC, shooting 37% from the field. So we'll see if we can get that 3-point shot a little higher. But it doesn't give us the spread. So in Vegas, oh, there it is. There's the spread. Under is 134 points total. 134 points total. So let's see, 134 and a half. 134 and a half. I'm going to get Tennessee gets the revenge tonight in the tournament. And I'm going to go 89 to 65. 89-65 for me. Tennessee wins. And let's see in the chat here as you're coming in. Let me see your chat there. Houston 86, Tennessee 77 for Champ 7. Anybody else with your predictions? What's up, Jake? Good to see you, Nat Man. Appreciate you being here too as well. Make sure you're hitting that like for us. We're trying to get to 100 likes on this stream here. This is going to be a little harder. First college basketball of the season. So we'll see if we can get some more folks in here. 90 to 69, Tennessee 84 to 77. Kenneth Clark says 90 to 69, Tennessee. Liam, all right, good deal. Jake says 75-65, Houston for Georgia fan as well, 78-67. Natman says, yo, see, if both Auburn and Tennessee win tonight, we play each other for the title of the tournament. Oh, that'll be fun. All SEC matchup. And we'll bring that to you tomorrow. If we're in the championship, we'll bring it to you. If we're not in the championship, I might bring it to you as well. Some games are not televised. So the third place game, I think is televised, but the other ones are not. So we'll see how that goes. As much as I love Tennessee, I still think 78-60 Houston wins. They are the third ranked team in the nation. So that's another interesting thing. They are the third best team in the nation. So, oh, and that's Tennessee. There you go. Crazy. Good to see you two here as well. I say the Vols win 78-70. There you go. I like that. So the over-under is 134 and a half. Usually they have the spread right there on the thing there. So, but looking forward to calling the game for you guys. I'll be my best of my ability to try to call this game with the new players and stuff, but I'm going to learn them here. I usually get better toward the middle of the game. So just hang with me. I'll try to give you the best play-by-play as I can for you guys. So, but 6-game for a little early in the season. The Vols are 6-0. The Cougars are 6-0. Somebody's going to be undefeated here going out of this game and playing for a championship tomorrow night. We'll see who it's going to be. Houston takes the dub, no doubt, Nick says. All right, there you go. Houston takes the dub, he says. Give me a final score for you, Nick, as well. Give me a final score, Nick, as well. See if we can get that for you, too. Final score. I'm watching Bowling Green, UMass, about to watch UNC. So UNC on too as well. So lots of games on here tonight. Maybe our our Tennessee following will come find us tonight. We had a really big stream for football, and we'll be doing that Saturday too. Tennessee not as near as good this year, sadly. We really haven't been tested yet either. But we'll see if Gillespie can have a huge game. He had 32 points last Jacoby, and we'll see if Amet can do it too as well. And Okpara down front. Should be interesting to see what happens with this Tennessee team. Undefeated right now. So many bots too. Yeah. So I just tried to report them all. That's all I can do. But we're gonna have a good time no matter what. Doing some basketball. The games have been on all day. So that's another reason why. Normally, if the games aren't on yet, they don't come on until when it starts. So Kansas wins. So Auburn and Michigan tonight, and the winner will play Houston, Tennessee for the championship. UNC is playing St. Bonaventure today and Michigan State Thursday afternoon. Auburn lost by 1 to Houston a week ago this past Sunday, CeeLo. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. That Houston at least has been tested. Tennessee has not. Has not been tested yet. You've been watching all day? Nice. I hadn't had the opportunity. I had to work, so. But if we definitely play tomorrow night for the championship, I will be on tomorrow night too. We'll try to bring you all the games throughout the season. See if we can get some more folks in here. Keep on hitting that like. We're only at 15 likes. I know it's kind of slow here. Georgia fan, not mine. I got tired of cooking. But looking forward to the parade. Dog show and football, Crazy says. What's up, Bill? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in here. Y'all are just coming in. Make sure you hit that like for us. As we'll subscribe to the channel too. Tennessee basketball the rest of the season. We'll have it here for you as well, all the way through the tournament, like we do every year. 2 years in a row, we've done Tennessee basketball. It worked out really well. So if YouTube does what they did on last Saturday, we should be all right. So they're showing St. John versus Baylor. St. John's up 54-42 right now. Was watching it work. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Don't tell Georgia fans, boss. Don't tell. Wake up and smell the pumpkins. And I don't know how many are returning from trying to remember some of these names. Uzan, I remember him from the tournament. I remember him. But I think they lost a lot of guys. If you're a Houston fan, let me know. Did y'all lose a lot of guys to the tournament, to the NBA? Because I don't recognize some of these names. I remember Uzan. I remember him. He was pretty dang good. I remember him pretty good. YouTube been cracking down on the bot streaming these guys. I hope so. Yeah, they have. They've been shutting them down. So we'll see what happens. See if I can get any more. Now, if you see them, just report them. Just hit spam, and that usually does it. They're trying to get rid of the faceless streams. So the problem is there's so many of them. When you're just coming in, y'all hit that like for us. We'll be getting this started here in just a minute. Any minute here, we'll have tip off. Tennessee versus Houston, the rematch of the NCAA Elite 8 game. Should be interesting. Only make a pumpkin pie for the hubby. I'm not crazy about it either. Mostly the bigger games. So Tennessee Vanderbilt on Saturday. We'll be bringing that to you live on our channel. Tennessee and Vanderbilt. And maybe we'll try some NFL. I got kind of really busy this last weekend, so I wasn't able to do anything. So tip off just a moment away. Moment away. Me and Rhino found a new person to raid. Oh, did you? Awesome. Another new streamer. They're all over the place. My dad and brother didn't either, Jake. That's why we have both apple pie and pumpkin pie. Lots of desserts being made. It's Thanksgiving, everybody. Keep on hitting that like. You're trying to come in. We're trying to get to 34 likes. We're only at 17. Hit that like for us, y'all. Appreciate it. Help us out with that, too. Probably gonna go ahead and post the Vanderbilt Tennessee game just to get it going. But Amen went 28 minutes, 20 points. Cade Phillips, he's looking really good. He's getting a lot more playing time now. Remember him and Gainey and all them were trading spots. So Phillips, 17 minutes, 3 points. Then Akpara, 27 minutes, 10 points. But it was all Gillespie. He had 3 rebounds and 4 assists. He led the team in assists as well. And Phillips and Okpara led with 7 rebounds against Rutgers. Besides Gillespie, who's our best point guard or forward this year? I like Ament. Ament looks really good. He can take over a game pretty good. Ament, the forward. Cade Phillips always looks good inside. We had a scare with Ostrella. He got hurt, but he's back, so that's good. Ostrella. See, Billup Boswell, he got some time, 19 minutes, but only had 2 points, but he had 5 assists. So he's a point guard as well. Boswell. So and some of these guys I don't recognize. So we'll get to see these guys in action. But and also Carey down low. He was a huge for Vanderbilt that I talked about in the pregame. He was huge in against Vanderbilt with Vanderbilt down low against us. Smoked him and we stole him from Vandy. So good to see Carey on our team. Jalen Carey, number 23. Looking forward to him. But no Ziegler, no Gainey. But this should be an interesting game here. A rematch of the Elite Eight game. A rematch. Smoked turkey. Won 69-50. That was a great game, too. 89.2 points per game, and Houston 76.7 points per game. What's up, Daniel Barry? Good to see you. Both have 3-point field goal percentage about the same. So these teams are about the same. Tennessee assists a little bit more, though. Nobody wants to watch Tennessee Houston. One of the best top games of the night. And they beat Auburn. That's really the only true test for Houston. Tennessee really hasn't been tested yet. They've played a lot of cupcake games, and some were too close for comfort, for sure. Too close for comfort for against this Tennessee team, but we did play a lot of backups in those games. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to get to 20 likes. Help us out with those likes. 27 of us here. 27 of us here. Game hasn't started yet. Should be starting here in about 5 minutes. This will be a good test for me to call by play first basketball play by play since the Final Four championship game. It's been a minute. MGM Grand, y'all. The MGM Grand. All right, here we go. 4 minutes, 58 seconds to go. Countdown to the tip off. Tennessee's going to be in all orange, and Houston's going to be in all white. Tennessee is the road team, but they can play strong here and show that we are made of what we got. Margie, you got this. Let's go. Thank you so much. Let's go, Tennessee. Houston, of course, was in the championship game against Florida last year. Came up short against Florida. They were in it to win it, but Florida was too much. They were good all year. And now they're back. Go Big Orange. What's up? Good to see you. Boom, boom. Appreciate you. Joe GBO. Appreciate you coming in. Thanks for hanging out with us. See here. What's going on here? NCAA. Live. There it is. Get rid of that right here. Report. Report. Come on, YouTube. Do your thing, man. Do your thing, YouTube. This one here, too. Finding them, smacking them down. Another one. Anybody else? Nope. I think that's it. Found the two that was. All right. All right, we're getting ready here. What's up, Hammer? Good to see you, man. What's your you got any on this game here? Someone's not playing for a title tomorrow night. Someone's gonna get their first loss and not play for a title. Hopefully it's not Tennessee. Anybody else got your own predictions on what you got? Texas played last night till 2 in Hawaii, and they lost. Play at 10:30 tonight against Chaminade. Who's that? At least they're in Hawaii, right? They lost, but they're in Hawaii. That's good to be in Thanksgiving in Hawaii. Of course, they won't get to stay there. They'll have to be home. That's a long flight home after you lost. But to be in the championship game, you have to be undefeated against this in this tournament. So see if we get a bump here. See if YouTube does their thing. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Can't wait to do some play-by-play college basketball. I haven't done that yet in a while. 19 likes, trying to get to 25. Can we get to 25 likes? Help us out with the likes, y'all. This is a slow one tonight. Slow one. Anybody else predicting your last? I got Tennessee in a parlay with a few other teams. Okay, there you go. Do you have any predictions? Give me your predictions if you haven't given me your prediction yet. Predictions in the chat. I said, what did I say? 85 to 68. I think I said 85-68. I'm going to go with that again. 85-68 Tennessee. That's what I'm going with. And CeeLo, do you think Connor Zillage will win a race? No, he won't. He will not. He will not have the equipment that he did last year. And it's Brendan Gaudin calling the game. Braves announcer, Brendan Gaudin, calling the game here. So good for him. Tennessee versus Houston, the rematch of the Elite Eight game. Make sure you share the stream out, and maybe YouTube will do the right thing. Let's go. Brendan Gaudin. Like I'm watching a Braves game. Like I'm watching a Braves game. About to tip off here any second, everybody. What time does the game start before tip off? It should be any minute here. Any minutes. There, Uzan. Milos Uzan, man. He can shoot the ball. I remember him last year. There's Sharp. 26. Emmanuel Sharp yesterday. 26 points against Syracuse. They won in overtime, though. So, but Gillespie and Ament, 52 points together, which blew out Rutgers. These two guys can play good together. We get inside with Okpara and Phillips. We should be all right. Vols win 78-70. Thanks for the prediction. But your starters, Gillespie, Boswell, Ement, Phillips, and Okpara. Okpara down low. Here we go. We're going to get to tip it off here, y'all. Tip off time. Tip-off time in Tennessee. Bum, 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 bum. All right, here we go. What's going on here? Why is this doing this? Oh, here we go. And what's up with this? Scoreboard. Here we go. Tip off. Going left, right. Tennessee in all orange. Houston in all white. And Boswell gets the tip. Boswell leading it up. Back out to Phillips. Phillips going to the inside. Goes to the inside, and there's a travel call on Phillips already. A travel by Phillips, and it's going to be Houston ball. All right, here, Houston inbound, bringing it up the court at half court. There's another foul down low in the key. Who's that going to be against? Ament and number 21 getting it together. Sharp. 19:39 to go here. 19:39 went to town this morning. 842 career wins for our coach, Tennessee Vols coach. Rick Barnes. Inbound here to Houston. Uzan. That's Uzan. He's got the point. Back out to the bottom of the baseline. Into the shot. Shoots it up. And good. 2-0 Houston. 2-0 Houston. Back Boswell right back down to Okpara. Okpara back to Boswell. Top of the point. Back to Ament. 3 brick. And off of Houston, it's Tennessee ball. Ooh, gotta move that. Bring that down here. There we go. All right, Boswell inbounds to Ament. Back out to Gillespie. Gillespie in. Back out to back to the other side to the bottom of the baseline. In Okpara in. Houston's all over it. Rebound. Number 10, Ament. And there's a foul. 18:53 to go. 18:53 to go. 2-0 Houston. 18:53 to go. Now the scoreboard up top here is from Yahoo, so it's going to be a little slower, my call. But I'd rather have that up than behind. I'd be behind on the goal. First free throw for Ament is missed. $18.53 to go. Shoots the second one. Good. It's 2-1. 2-1. Houston and inbound. Going right to left on your radio dial. Bringing it up is Uzan. Number 4. Uzan, number 4. No, that's Fleming. I'll learn these players as they go. Top of the board for Houston. Inside the paint and in and out. Phillips with the rebound. Bring it back down. There's Boswell. Boswell looking to the top of the screen. He gives it back to Phillips. Top of your screen on the outside. Back to Boswell to back to Ament. Back to Boswell. There's Gillespie down there at the bottom of the board. He can find it. He hits it back to Ament. Ament looks like he wanted to go. He shoots it up for a 3. Rebound. Phillips. And a foul. Houston, another foul on Ament going to the board. Ament tried to shoot a 3. Got it out of his hands. Phillips got the rebound. Went to the basket. Passed it to him. Ament went up for the shot. Got fouled. He's going to go to the line again. Here we go. Shoots it up. Good. It's tied at 2. 18-12 to go. It's tied at 2. Tied at 2. They met 20 points against Rutgers last night, and that's another one. Tennessee takes the first lead. It's 3-2. 3-2. Houston inbound. All right, walking up the court, Boswell on 7. Where's the numbers? That's Uzan. Uzan back to number 21, Sharp. Sharp back to 4. That's Flamingo. Back inside and a big slam. Inside by Snack. Give him a snack. He's hungry. Here's Boswell, coast to coast to the court, looking like Ziegler, but couldn't bring it in. Here's Uzan back to the court, top of the baseline, shoot 3, and a 3. 7. 7-3 Houston. 7-3 Houston. 7-3, 17:25 to go. Boswell now at the top of the thing. Back to Gillespie at the top of the point. Gillespie looking. Backs out to Boswell. 3. Brick. Here comes rebound for Houston. Houston coast to coast to the basket. Throws it up and good. And the foul. It's going to be 9-3 Houston. And a free throw coming up to make it a 3-point play. 9-3 Houston. 9-3 Houston. 9-3. 17:08 to go. Throwing it up. Good. It is 10-3. Here comes Boswell up the court. He gives it to Phillips. Phillips to Gillespie. Gillespie underneath Okpara. He shoots the 3. The big man drains it. 3 points. 3. 10-6. 10-6. Houston with the ball here, top of the zone. Looking, that's Uzan. Back out to the top of the screen, fakes the 3. Houston, choking to the point, back out to the bottom of the baseline. Looking. 4, Flamingo shoots it up. Brick. Rebound, Phillips. And a foul on Houston as Phillip went up for the catch. It is 10-6. 10-6. Yahoo's is just a little slow. When it's on TNT, I got to use the other one because ESPN's is way faster. 10-6, 16:25 to go. 10-6, 16:25 to go. Boswell walking it up the court. You got Phillips. You got Gillespie back out there. No, that's Ament. Back out to Gillespie. Back to Okpara, top of the baseline. He just shot a 3. He's looking to get it to somebody. Boswell back at it. And they're going to most of the turnover. Okpara back to Boswell. And there's a turnover. Here comes Houston, top of the zone, to the bottom of the baseline. Looking, and that's a turnover. Tennessee's ball. Here comes Boswell to Gillespie, to the basket, and good. It's 10-8. 15:50 to go. 15:50 to go. 15:50 to go. 10-8. Houston to the top of the zone. Back under. Back to the bottom of the baseline. 21. Back to Flamingo at the top. Going to the baseline. Top of the baseline. 3. Brick. Rebound, Tennessee. And another foul on Houston. Foul trouble already for Houston. It's 10-8. And a timeout. Very physical game here. Very physical game. Never mind, that North Carolina State game is next Wednesday night, CeeLo. Auburn has a game at Auburn against North Carolina State tomorrow night. Okay, that's next week. All right, so man, oh man, right now let's take a look at some of the numbers here. 29% from the field for Tennessee, 57% for Houston, 25% for free throws, and 50%, and then that's 3-point percentage. 25% from the field for threes, and both 2 rebounds for 2 turnovers for Tennessee, 1 for Houston, even though Houston's not looking good. What's up, Gator? This men's basketball saw the Cougars, thought it was women's. What's up, Gator, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here, too. Welcome in, everybody, as you're coming in. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo's, our YouTube channel. We do Tennessee basketball. It's our first Tennessee basketball game of the season. We've been on cruises. Lots of stuff going on. And we've missed 6 games. Count them, 6 Tennessee basketball games. I'm going Tennessee tonight. Taterhead, welcome in, man. Give me your score. I said I might change it again. I said 85-68. 85-68 was the score I said. 85-68. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe too as well, y'all. We're trying to get to 50,000. 50,000, that's what we're trying to get to. But we'll be doing it like this. And hopefully YouTube will do their thing and help us out, because we definitely need some help with these bots that are out there. They were taking care of us last Saturday with the Tennessee Florida game. So maybe, just maybe, they'll help us out this Saturday too with Vanderbilt. Maybe they'll help us out going forward here. So let me try to get this game up now. There it is. Let's see if I get some stats here yet. Player stats. Yes. Okay, now I can see it. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Hope everybody's doing well today. Happy Thanksgiving early to everybody. Welcome in. As we're trying to get to 30 likes now. 30 likes. We're at 21. We're in Vegas. I was in Vegas earlier this year for a Kenny Chesney concert. We vlogged that on our channel if you want to check that out. If you like Kenny Chesney. Tater, you didn't give me a score, man. Give me a score, bro. Houston's been a little sloppy here as late. Kate, she said, no, you don't. My sister, go tell the coach. Fleming's 9 points against Syracuse on Monday with 6 rebounds. He's number 4, Fleming. Good to hear Brennan Gaudin. All right, here we go. Boswell bringing it up. Back now, 77 on the court now. I don't know who he is. Shoot 3 for the top of those 3. Big 3. Tennessee. 11-10. They've taken the lead. Big 3. Here we go. Uzman back to the top. Over and in. And a foul on Tennessee. And that's going to be a 3-point play for Fleming as he's going to go to the line. 3-point shot there. Was that Boswell that hit that 3? No, it wasn't Boswell. That was Ament. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so Fleming going to go to the line here. 12-11. Hits it, but hits both of his, hits that 3-point play. It's 13-11. Just saying, hi until baseball. Is that a tan? Yeah, what's up, Gabby? Good to see you. All right, top of the list here for Gillespie. Is that Gillespie or Boswell? Trying to see the 0. Trying to see Boswell's 3. Okay. In and out for the shot for Tennessee. Rebound and no good. Another foul for Houston. Number 23. They don't show the names. So that was Gillespie. Gillespie is 23. All right, got it. Gillespie is 23. No, 23 is Hurst. Got to learn these names. First game of the year for me, y'all. Be kind. Be kind. It's free throw good for Hurst. It is now Tennessee ball. He's going to shoot 2 here for Hurst. Shooting 2. It's 13-12 Houston with 14:33 to go. He throws it up and misses the extra free throw. Houston gets the rebound and he brings it on up. All right, here we go. Houston with the ball. Back to the top of the point. Flemings back inside. Trying to all the way around. Phillips was not having that one. He was not having it. They were trying to put it inside, but he was like, no, sir. Tennessee with the ball. Back out to Phillips to the top of the point. Or is that Estrella? 77. Back to the top of the point. Top of the baseline to basket. Oh, he got rejected by Houston. Houston with the ball. Here comes Houston. Fleming for the three. Good. It's 16-12 with a big three with 13:41. Oh, that's Carey. 23 is Carey. Why do I think that? So I don't know what these players' names are on here. They're all wrong. Brick. Another rebound for Houston. To the basket. Throws it up. And he gets fouled. See, it says 23 is Hurst on here. Oh, you know what? Because I'm looking at the wrong dang thing, CeeLo. I got the wrong roster on here. That's why. I'll get better. I promise y'all. Jesus. Natman's my scoring guy. There we go. Now I'm good. Now I'm good. I was looking at good grief. Exactly. Oh my gosh. We'll get better. We'll get better. I promise you. Everybody's like, I'm out of here. This guy sucks. 16-12. 16-12 Houston going to the line here to shoot. 2. Good. 17-12, 13:21 to go. Gillespie walking it up. Back to Carey. Bottom of the baseline. He puts it up top to 77. Abram. Back to 35. Back to the top to Abram. Back to Carey. Back to Gillespie. Carey finds an open man on top of the zone. He throws it away. Too tall. Carey turns it over. The Vols have 3 turnovers now. 3 turnovers. CeeLo's back. What's up, Pass? Good to see you. Trying to learn college basketball over again. Here's Fleming to the bottom of the zone here. Back inside. Jump shoot. Brick. Air ball, actually. Here's Gillespie. Throw it up to Carey. Throw it up, baby. And it's good. 17-14. 12:32 to go. 17-14. 12:32 to go. Houston back the other way. Going right to left. Fleming with the ball. Top of the baseline. Shoots at the line. Nope. Back to the 3. 3 for the top of the screen. And number 1 came in trying to get the ball. And that was Harwell. And it goes out of bounds. Jalen Carey, the Vanderbilt transfer, now on our team. He's lost a lot of weight, too, it looks like, from last year. The guy was huge last year. All right, Houston's going to inbound to the top of the zone, top of the baseboard. Here's number 1, Evans. Nope, that's not. It's Harwell. Harwell back outside, finds 24 wide open under the bottom of the zone, and that's good. That's McCarty. It's 20-14. Lead is 6. Here's Gillespie. Top of the zone. Back to Ogpara. Ogpara saying, as Carey was back in the middle, saying, hey, throw the ball to me. Here's 35 with the ball. Top of the zone. Looking for Gillespie again. Here we go, Gillespie. Top to the point. You got 5 to shoot, man. You got to shoot the ball. Shoot it up. And then out. Rebound Houston. It's 20-14. 11:27 to go. Here comes Houston. Top of the zone. But good to see you, Pass. Appreciate you being here, man. You've been sick? Oh, man. Hope you feel better. Houston back to the paint. Underneath the basket. Throws it up. Good. It's 22-14. 11:10 to go. 22-14. 11:10 to go. Gillespie. Back to 35. And that's a big slammer jammer. That was to Berg to Ogpara with a slammer jammer. It's 22-16. 10:46 to go. Here we go. Houston at the bottom of the zone. Back to the top of the point. Looking here. Back inside the paint again. Ogpara guarding. Goes back out to the top of the point. 3. Good. 25-16. 25-16. You lost 25 pounds? Awesome, Crazy. 25-16. They call a timeout. I'm not sure who the timeout's for. Official TV timeout under 12. And it is 25-16. 25-16 is the score. Ethan Berg to Ogpara. CeeLo, y'all can't let Houston get hot from the three, man. I know, right? Right? Let's take a quick look here. From the three percentage, Tennessee dying from the three right now. We can't hit anybody get the three. 29%. Houston, 67% from the field on the three-point shot. And then Tennessee, a dismal 33% from the field as well, from the field. So Tennessee definitely needs to get back in action here. See if we can get something going. We're trying to get to 50 likes. 22 now. We're hurting today. Oh boy. See if we can get some more folks next time. But our first Tennessee basketball game of the year, YouTube's like, "What are you doing? You don't do basketball." But we're doing college football on Saturday. College football on Saturday. Tennessee versus Vanderbilt. So make sure you join us for that too as well. Tennessee versus Vanderbilt on Saturday. Tennessee doesn't look good, but I meant he's got 3 points. Akpara's got 5. 0 for Phillips, 5 for Gillespie, and 2 for Boswell. Gillespie's having a hard time after that 32-point performance last night. He's 1 for 5 from the field with 1 for 3 from the three-point shot. He's trying. He's trying. On the other end there, 9 points for Fleming for Houston. Other score is Sharp with 3. 3 for Tugler and Sanak. He's got 2 points. And Uzan's got 2 as well. So there is your point standing. So this is a little slower than my call, which I'd rather have this behind than ahead of me. So when we're with ESPN, we should be okay. But when we're on any other channel than ESPN, we'll be on Yahoo for the scoreboard. I'm not sure how the scoreboard, the scoreboards down there, how they work for a regular scoreboard, but maybe we'll look into that too. Maybe that keeps it a little closer. But Houston shooting the three, as Natman said, you cannot let Houston get hot from the three. But Fleming getting hot already, getting hot in the neighborhood, getting hot. 9 points already. Had 9 last night. Now he's already got 9. So inbound is going to be Boswell, the bottom of the zone. He's going to get it into Gillespie. Gillespie calling for it, calling for the play. Here's Ament. He's back in there. Gillespie back into the side, looking for Ament back to the point. Back down to Boswell. He brings it up to the point as well. Looking back inside to Ament. Ament looks like he's going to go to the basket. Spin, shot, and fell short. Houston rebound. It's 25-16 with 9:53 to go. Houston, the top of the zone. Top of the baseline, and there's going to be an off-the-ball foul on Houston. Possibly for Houston. All right, Crazy. See you later. 25-16. 25-16. Houston with the ball, shoot. 2. And it bounced in. Wow. Hit off the back of the rim and backed in. 27-16. 27-16. So Gillespie at the top of the point. He hands it to Ment, back to Okpara, shoots it up, and he can't get it in either. Tugler's fouled. That's Phillips. He's got his second foul of the night. It's 27-16. Tennessee cannot buy a basket here. Cannot buy a basket. 9:19 to go, 27-16. Houston walking it in. Gillespie's out to the top of the zone to meet him. Back to the top of the point again. 25, inside to 11. Shoulder it up against, was that a Phillips or was that Estrella? Couldn't tell. Back to Boswell. Outside to Ament. He fakes the three, steps back. There's Gillespie at the point. There's Estrella. That was Estrella. Good to see the big guy in there. And a two-shot for him. It's 27-18. 8:42 to go. Houston. Top of the zone. Uzan. And he falls down. Is it going to be jump ball? Boswell made him fall. 8:33 to go here in this first half. Tennessee versus Houston. Rematch of the Elite Eight game in the NCAA tournament. All right, inbound Houston, way back to the other side of the court. He's going to walk it up. It's Uzan. Back to 25 for Houston. Miller to the paint, back to the bottom of the Uzan. Uzan goes outside. He puts it at the top of the zone, and a shot clock goes off, and a shot brick for Houston. Tennessee gets the ball. Gillespie walking it up to the top of the point. Inside to Ament. Inside to Estrella. The ball on the ground. Estrella loses it. That's going to be another turnover, but it's going to be Tennessee ball. It's off of Houston. Tennessee ball off of Houston. 7:56 left in the first half. Another TV timeout under 8. TV timeout under 8 now. Oh, hope everybody's well. Thank you for being here. The ones that are here, appreciate you. 23 likes. We're trying to get to 30 likes, y'all. 30 likes. Maybe we could get up there. Maybe. A rough one. Dun, 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 dun. The spread is now 44. It was 58 something. It's now 44 and a half. 6.5 spread. The total over under is 44. Total points is 44, and the spread is 6.5. Wonder if anybody got that 50 something it was before the game started. But now it's 44 and a half. Anybody bet the under with the 57? Maybe it'll be a bigger second half for both teams, but the TV timeout under 8. Now here. TV timeout under 8. Still 33% from the field for Tennessee, 56% for Houston. And then the three-point shot, Tennessee's shooting a dismal 23. We can't get anybody to shoot the three, apparently. Might be a long year if we can't get anybody to shoot the three. The last couple years, we relied on one guy to shoot the three, and he was pretty dang good at it. We don't have that guy. We'll see what Gillespie can do, though. He had 32 yesterday against Rutgers, but he hasn't seen a good team yet. Until now. Houston's looking pretty good on their defense, holding us to 18 points. Boom, 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 boom. The Players Era Championship from MGM Grand. Winner plays tomorrow night for the championship. We'll see who gets to advance. Tennessee plays tomorrow night no matter what. Not sure if it'll be televised yet or not. They're showing the Elite Eight game where Ziegler got rejected I don't know how many times in the paint. None of these guys, only like a couple guys playing today were in that tournament. Lost a lot of players. Meshack, Ziegler. My goodness. Lanier, Gainey. Yep. Lanier and Gainey had 17 points each. So Sharp was playing in that championship game, and Uzan. So Uzan and Cryer. So a lot of returning players for Houston as well that were on that team last year. So they can do some damage again this year. There we go. Tennessee inbound again. He's going to hand it to Estrella. Back out to Gillespie. Gillespie back to inside to the paint. He's going to shoot it up, and he's going to get fouled. Foul on the play. Gillespie's going to go to the line and shoot 2. 27-18. Tennessee trying to break him back in here, trying to get lead to 7. Shoot it up. And good. 27-19. Gillespie now with 4 points. 4 points for Gillespie. He was 6 for 10 from the 3-point line, so maybe we can get that going here. 27-20. Tennessee is in the bonus. Houston's got 7 fouls. Gillespie 5 points. 1 for 5 from the field tonight. Here's Uzan. Uzan top of the point. Flamingo calling for it down there. Cryer. Back to the top with Uzan. Shot clock down the 9. Got to shoot the ball. 3. In and out. Tennessee rebound. Estrella. And it was a foul called. Who? We'll see. It was foul on Estrella when he went up for the rebound. 27-20. 7:27 to go. And Houston's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Both teams in the bonus now. Shoot it up. Good. 28-20. 28-20. 23 likes, trying to get to 25 likes. If you haven't hit the like for us, please do. 7:27. Maybe YouTube will take care of the bots. I doubt it. And in. Rolled it a little bit on the top of the rim there, and it went in. So it's now 29-20. Houston up by 9 points with 7:20 to go. Gillespie, top of the zone. And foul, another foul against Houston. The coach is irate. Off the ball foul. That's on Miller. Coach is cheering out Miller, man. He's cheering him out, bro. That's funny. Amen's going to shoot 2 now. Up. Good. 29-21. Now within 8. Still staying here. Low defensive game here in this first half. Lots of fouls. Lots of turnovers. Nasty, I'm telling you. Up. Good. So it's 29-22. Amen's got 5 points. Uzan walking up the court. 7:10 to go. Back to top of the zone. Top of the baseline. Now to the basket. Houston reels it up, but Uzan got the rebound. Wide open there. Here we go. Back up. Snack. Amen with a foul down low. Houston's going to go to the line. Both. Yeah, 2 free throws. There was no goaltending there. Snack is going to go to the line and shoot 2. 29-22, 6:52 to go here in this first half. 29-22. Ament versus Sanak is a over challenge there. Sanak's got about 30 pounds on Ament. Ament's going to come off the line here. Ament's coming out. Abram's going to sub in. Sanak 8 points, 3 for 7 from the field yesterday with 12 rebounds. It's his third 10 rebound game of the season. Sanak hits a free throw and it's 30-22 with 6:50 to go. Gillespie walks it up. You got Carey on there and also Boswell. Gillespie shoot three, missed. Rebound. Who is that? That's Boswell. Did he get fouled when he went up? He did. And Boswell's going to go to the line. Abram shot the three. Boswell went up for the rebound. Akpara got a little piece of it too as well. Boswell came down with it and got fouled. 6:34 to go, 30-22. 9 fouls for Houston, 8 fouls for Tennessee. Boswell shoots it up and he misses the free throw. You got to hit the free throws, Boswell. 6:30 to go. Here comes Houston. Bottom of the baseline. He brings it up to the top of the baseline. 4, that's Flemings. He goes to the basket. Wide open. No one's stopping him. It's 32-22. Houston up now by 10. Boswell, that's Gillespie. Gillespie to Carey. Carey to Abram. Abram's top of the point. Abram looking. He finds it to Boswell to the bottom of the zone. Back to Carey. Carey goes to the basket. He finds Gillespie wide open and he missed the three. But a nice rebound for Abram. Abram back into Carey. Double teamed. All over Carey. He finds himself and got a little tip in. Good for Carey. He split the defenders and rolled it in. It's 32-24. The lead is 8. 5:36 to go. Here's Uzan, top of the point. Houston going right to left. 5:29 to go. Uzan back at the top of the baseline for Houston. That's Fleming. Fleming fakes. He backs to Uzan. Uzan, top of the point. Fine. There's a turnover. Abram gets the turnover. Throws it up. And a 3-point play for Boswell coming up. It's 32-26. Yes, sir. T-Mac, what's up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate it. Keeping it like y'all. If you're new to us, subscribe to the channel as well. So a turnover. Good job for Abram. The Boswell, he took it to the house and got fouled, and an extra 3-point play coming up. It's 32-26, 4:56 to go in the first half. Missed the free throw. You got to hit the free throws, man. Boswell sucks from the free line. Boswell on Usman again. There's Abram on number 1. Number 1 is Harwell. And who's the foul on? The foul is going to be on Abram. Yep. Foul's on Abram. Harwell's going to go to the line. It'll be a 1-and-1, I believe. Harwell plays a good defense. Tried to steal it away, but fouled at the same time. .456 to go here. 32-26. Houston. Harwell's going to go to the line. And shoot up. Brick. Misses it. The 1-and-1. Akpara gets the rebound. Akpara has been not in this game. Not many rebounds at all. Gillespie, top of the point. Carey back out there. He hands it back to Gillespie. Gillespie to the bottom of the baseline. Back to Carey at the point in the line. In the paint. He spins. He goes to the basket and misses. 4:32 to go. Houston. 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 Here is Uzan back to the point. Carey on him. That's a mismatch. Akpara coming out to the big man. Back to the top of the point again for Uzan, and there's the big three for Houston. Harwell with the three. Big three. It's 35-26. Lead is 9 again. Back into Carey at the top of the point. He finds Abram. He goes to the top of the point, the circle. Back to back to Gillespie. He brings it down. Gillespie going to the paint. Nope. Back out to Carey. Carey fakes the three. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie looking back underneath the Carey, and there's a little tip in. Yeah. 35-28, 3:32 to go in the first half. Houston has a 52% percentage, and the Vols is 35. Right, it's bad. Akpar out there to block. Harwell with the ball. Harwell, Gillespie on him. Carey comes out on the 5. Yeah, we're very young. Here we go. Uzman, Akpara, that's a mismatch. Going to the basket, good. Man, Uzan's so good. 3:02 to go, 37-28. The pace is picking up. Here comes Gillespie, coast to coast. He throws it up, and good. 37-30. Lead is 7 now. The pace has got a little faster. 2:48 to go here in the first half. Who's on with the ball versus Gillespie? Akpar comes out. There's Harwell. Abram on Harwell. Double team Harwell. They find wide open at the top of the point. Brick. Rebound Tennessee. Here comes Gillespie. Again, coast to coast to Abram. Back out. He stops at the top of the baseline. He shoots a three. Bring a three. Abram makes it a 4-point game with 2:20 to go. And Houston's going to call a timeout. Another, actually TV timeout under 3. Wow. Oh, wow. Exactly, Cole. It's called YouTube is allowing the bots to show the game, and they haven't taken them down yet. That's the problem. If YouTube would take these guys down, we'd have a whole bunch of people in here. YouTube won't take them down, or they're too lazy to take them down. One or the other thing. So a TV timeout. Tennessee's got within 4. The pace has picked up just a little. Now it is 37-30. What's up, Miss Tom? Good to see you. Also, there's also a lot of people still working. It is only 5:56. Coming up at halftime, we'll go over stats and box scores, and we'll give you some scores around the nation with other basketball games going on across the nation. Hope you guys are enjoying my play-by-play. I mean, first play-by-play of the year, so it's kind of had to get used to it for a second, but I think I'm learning the players already. So I know we need to crowd in here. Trying to get to 30 likes, y'all. If you haven't hit the like button for us, trying to get to 30 likes, that would be awesome if you could help us out with that. Trying to get to 30 likes. Subscribe to the channel too as well. We're trying to get to 49,050. 49,050. If YouTube would permanently get rid of the bots, oh, I know, right? It would be nice. It would be great if YouTube just had an AI for all videos being shown and just take it down immediately. This would never happen. We would never have to worry about no crowd because they would not be able to do it. But they do not. So, but we've had success in the past where sometimes they do, and a whole bunch of people come in here. So we'll be here. They won't. Our streams will be up at the end of the game. They won't. So maybe we'll get some more folks in here. But yeah, YouTube, come on, man. Do your thing. Take them down. If you do see the bots, report them. Just hit spam and hit OK. YouTube's trying to get rid of a lot of faceless channels. All right, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Bring this up so I can hear just a little better. Now, Auburn, Michigan coming up tonight. Auburn, Michigan, Maryland, Gonzaga here at MGM Grand, and then UNLV, Alabama. Shut it down tonight. 37-33. Tennessee got within 4 with an Abram big 3-point shot. Here's Uzan. Back to the top of the point. You got Gillespie on him. Looking for a play. There's Harwell. He's got the point now. 24 comes out. Carry on him. 24 back inside. Okpara. Tugler versus Okpara and a big 3 outside. In and out. Abrams with the big rebound. Abrams giving it to Gillespie. Walking it up. Volunteers going left to right. Carey shows it up. Throws it. Oh, he looked for Okpara at the top, but he messed that alley-oop up. Here comes Houston again. Harwell. Abram got a piece of it. And that's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Tennessee, Houston ball. No, is he going to give it to Tennessee? No, back to Houston. It said Tennessee had possession. Harwell's going to bring it in at the top of the baseline on the top of your screen. No. Who's bringing it in here? Is it our ball or their ball? Make a decision. So Gillespie's coming out of the game for a little bit. Harwell is going to bring it in at the top of the zone. He gets to Uzan. Uzan. Tugler. Back to Harwell. Harwell shoot 3, 2. In and out. Brick. Harwell. Hands it to Uzan. Top of the point again. Uzan. Looking. Could this be a rematch again? This year. Brick. Houston. Rebound carry. There you go, son. All right. Bringing it up is 35. That's Berg. Ethan Berg, and Tennessee's going to call a timeout, I believe. Use it or lose it timeouts. What is up, Dallas? Good to see you. Let's see here. Let's see. Cultures A. Miss Tom. I think I had Dolly Parton say hello to me in the comments over in her Dolly Beauty channel in the shorts video. Made my day. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that she responds to those things. That's pretty cool. All right. Appreciate y'all hanging out. 37-33 is the score. 59 seconds to go. 59 seconds to go. 37-33 is the score. Trying to get to 30 likes. Help us out. 30 likes. 30 likes tonight. Says the YouTube is allowing the bots to do their thing tonight. Not like Saturday when we had so many friends in here. But right now, scores right here. Sanak on the other side. He's got 3. Tugler's got 3. 11 points for Fleming. Uzan, he's got 6. And Sharp's got 3 on Tennessee side. 5 for Ament. 5 for Okpara. No points for Phillips. He's in foul trouble. Estrella's been playing his spot. 7 for Gillespie and 4 for Boswell. But 2 fouls already for Phillips. He's been on the bench. All right, here we go. Inbound for Boswell at the top of your screen. You got Carey, Gillespie, Okpara, and Abram on the court. Gillespie with the ball. He gives it back to Carey. Carey goes inside, throws it up, and a little tip in. Yes, there you go. Almost had a referee did not call the offensive foul. It was great acting on Houston's part. Here is Uzan here. It's 37-35. Can we tie this up to go to the half? That would be amazing. Don't let him get a shot here. Don't let him get a shot. Use it. And good. 39-35, 27 seconds to go. Here we go. Gillespie down by 4, calling the shot with Carey right beside him. Carey gives it to Boswell. He's going to bring it to the top of the point in the Players' Championship circle. Going to take one last shot here, down by 4. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4. Gillespie looking for the shot. He throws it up. He does an Air Jordan. Another 3. Oh, what a ruined play. I don't know what he was trying, but he was playing street ball, and I don't like that at all. Had a chance to at least get a 2-point shot and ruin that one by trying to be too fancy, and it's 39-35. I understand the kid had 30-some points last night. But come on, man. Come on. 39-35 is the score at the half. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. Thanks so much for hanging with us. My name is CeeLo on the go at CeeLo's, our YouTube channel. We thank you for being here. 27 likes. And not too bad for our MJ. He's not. Exactly, right? I don't know what he was thinking. Like, just get us. Big game. Dr. Delay. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, Doc. Good to see you. Make sure you check out my man, Doc. And Pass was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still watching. Make sure you check out both of those guys. Good guys that do play-by-play, just like me. They do a good job at their stuff, too. So, Dr. Delay, I don't know if you're still here. I don't know if you rate my play-by-play. It took me a bit to learn the players. I don't know if you're still here, Dr. Delay, but make sure you check out my man Doc over there. He does NFL football, college football. Okay, awesome. Good deal. Make sure to check him out. He's a growing channel too. So, yeah, it took me a little bit to learn the players. If I get the players down, I'm okay. I'm still learning the Houston guys, but I don't know. I don't like that style of play with Gillespie. He's going to get us in trouble this year, I think. But we'll see. I need to warm up my college basketball. Yeah, I know, right? I just my first one, so I went into it cold. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at halftime stats. Let's just take a look at the halftime stats. All right. Let's take a look at the team stats first. Look at the team stats first, and then we'll get into it. Team stats. And we'll start with Tennessee. Now we'll start with Houston. They're 14 for 28 from the field with 50% from the field. So Tennessee looking pretty dismal from the field earlier. What's up, Gina? Good to see you too, Gina. Appreciate you being here. So 50% from the field for Houston. They're 5 for 12 from the 3-point line. That's 42%. They're 6 for 9 from the free throws, 67%. 15 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 2 total turnovers, and 4 points. Tennessee's got 4 points off those 2 turnovers. Let's see, 10 fast break points and 16 points in the paint for Houston. They've been doing a lot of running to it. Let's see here. 10 fouls, though. 10 fouls for Houston. Really sloppy play for Houston there. So, but let's see here. I'm like, what are you doing, Steve? Jeez. Preds don't play until Friday. Oh, I heard about the NASCAR thing, too. Yeah, that's crazy. The trash talking going on NASCAR is crazy. Let's see here. Exactly what Cole was he thinking, saying all about Richard Childress. Yeah, so we'll definitely do a video maybe this week too as well for NASCAR. All right, let's look at Tennessee's stats here. 12 for 29 from the field, 41%. So he's a little better. It was at 30 something, low 30s in the first half for Tennessee. So he's really improved there. The pace also got a little faster too as well. So maybe that helps this team. 3 for 10 from the 3-point line. So we need someone to shoot the 3 other than Gillespie. He had 32 points. He was 6 for 10 from the field yesterday. So I don't know. Maybe this back-to-back games is kind of churning on here too as well. Even in the tournament, you don't have back-to-back games. But little players tournament. Play tomorrow night too if we win. So we play tomorrow night no matter what if they win or lose. 30% from the 3-point shot, like I said. 8 for 12 from the free throw, 67% from the free throw. Both teams at 67%. 20 rebounds for Tennessee. 9 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds. 8 assists, 2 steals. And let's see here. Let's see if I can make sure we're looking at the same thing. 2 steals, 1 block, and 4 total turnovers, but only 2 points for Houston on the 4 turnovers by Tennessee, where they had 4 points on the 2 turnovers from Houston. Let's see, 6 fast break points, 10 points in the paint. Both teams good in the paint there. 9 fouls and 1. They had the largest lead of 1. They took the lead for just 1 time. So, but the largest lead for Houston was 11. So Tennessee getting it back down to 39 to 35 is pretty dang good. Your leading is Carey with 9 points, 4 for 7 from the field, 1 for 2 from the free throw. Fleming's on the other side, 11 points, 4 for 5 from the field. And then your rebounds, Carey, 5 rebounds for Carey, looking good there down low. Like I said, last year for Vanderbilt, when he played us both times, he really killed us. Uzan, he's got 3 with 2 defensive rebounds and a 1. Here's your assist. Gillespie leading with only 2. Ziegler, by this time last year, had 5 at least in the game, and Fleming 2. So both teams 6-0, trying to learn some things about all their players. Right, so let's take a look at your box scores here really quick. Box scores, we'll look at Tennessee first. Ament's got 10 minutes, 5 points. He's 0 for 5 from the field, y'all, with 2 points. 2 points, or 2 personal fouls. He's got, 10 minutes, 5 points. He's 0 for 5, but he's got 5 for 6 from the free throw line. So Ament has not hit from the basket yet. Need him to wake up and do something. Alpara, 17 minutes, 5 points. Cade Phillips, no points. He's been in foul trouble. He had 2 early fouls from the get-go. CeeLo, when does the turkey go in the smoker? Not till Thursday morning. Thursday morning. Gillespie, 18 minutes, 7 points. He's 2 for 8 from the field, 1 for 4 from the 3-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And he got 1 defensive rebound and 1 personal foul. Boswell, 15 minutes on the court, 4 points, 2 for 2. I like how they've added the minutes. They didn't have that minutes last year, I don't think. Let's see, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. He cannot hit a free throw. He's got 3 rebounds. So, Carey, he's on the bench here. So on the bench here, Estrella, 6 minutes, 2 points. He's came in relief of we call it Phillips. But he's also got 2 personal fouls as well. So you're seeing more Carey now. He's got 12 minutes, 9 points. So with Estrella and Phillips, I'd rather have Carey in there anyways. I think Carey's a better player than Estrella. Estrella's been hurt. But then there's Ethan Berg. He's got 4 minutes, no points. And Abraham hit that big 3. He's got 3 points for 12 minutes. On the other side for Houston, as we're giving you the stats here, let's see. Houston, Sinak, he's got 14 minutes, 3 points, 1 for 4 from the field. Tugler, 15 minutes, 3 points. Flemings has been all over the court, 13 minutes, 11 points, 4 for 5 from the field, 1 for 1 from the 3-point line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal, 2 defensive rebounds. They need to bring the rebounds over here where it was last year. That's not where it belongs over here on the outside. It needs to be with the rebounds. They need to change that. Personal fouls, you got Fleming with 2, Sharp with 2, and then on the bench there you got Saho with 2 points, McCaddy with 6 points, Chase McCaddy number 24, he's got 6 points. He's 2 for 2 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point shot, so he's been hitting the threes. There's Harwell off the bench. He's got 14 minutes, 3 points with 1 for 3 from the field and 1 for 2 from the 3-point. The points used to be over here last year, so I'm learning this. And that is it for that. So there's your box scores. And let's take a look at your scores around the nation. See if I can find that. Scores. Let's take a look at the scores around the nation. Not till Thursday, CeeLo. Can I get a running start out of the backyard? Cole Trickles says, I don't care for a smoked turkey only because the carcass doesn't make good stock. Delicious to eat. All right, so let's take a look at some scores. North Carolina over St. Bonaventure right now, 43-38, and that's it. You got some other games here tonight coming up. Kansas State at Indiana. Auburn at Michigan, big one. We'll find out who wins that one. Maryland at Gonzaga. UCLA at California. UNLV and Alabama. See, the home team gets to play Alabama. Alabama lost last night. St. John's beat Baylor 96 to 81. Michigan State 89 to 56. Iowa State 78 to 60. And North Carolina State 81 to 70. So there are your scores around the nation. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Thanks for hanging with us. Hopefully, get some more folks in here eventually another time when YouTube allows it. So, hope you guys enjoyed halftime. Hope you guys are doing well. 28 of us here hanging out with us, trying to get to 30 likes. 30 likes is our new total. Make sure you hit our goal of 30 likes. Trying to get to 30 and go from there, maybe 50 if we can get there. But yep, tons of bots today. They've been showing games all day long. So normally on a game that starts at 6 or whatever, the bots don't show up till like right as it starts. So we sometimes get that early push before the game. But if we don't get an early push, then it doesn't happen. But 39-35 is the score. But coming up Saturday, we'll have Tennessee versus Vanderbilt, and then we'll see what happens tonight. If Tennessee wins, we'll be on tomorrow night for some basketball. I don't think they'll show the game Tennessee lose if they lose, because they showed only certain games are going to be televised. But Kansas, Iowa State, Michigan, and Tennessee all undefeated. I guess they're also going by points too right now. So it's by your record and points. Right now, Kansas has got 142 points and 2-0. Iowa's got 161 points and 2-0. So we got to score the points. It's tough to play in a defensive team here, so that's going to hurt us on the points wise. But I wish they could show that stat. I'd like to see that somewhere. Watch that, but we'll see what happens. Tennessee definitely drawing the wrong card here with Houston and this good defense that they have. So. See what they're saying here on TNT. Games on TNT as well. I thought for sure we'd have a lot more folks in here on TNT. All right, talking about the Houston Cougars going to the Final Four again. Of course, they played Tennessee in the Elite Eight game last year, and Tennessee lost. A tough game, too. I remember doing that game. That was a tough game. That was a pretty big game for us, too, stream-wise. I remember that, too. So 39-35. So what's everybody, is everybody staying home for Thanksgiving, or you got to work, or you're traveling, or you're not making turkey, you're going to have something else like steak or something like that. We're just hanging out here at the house, so we're not doing anything spectacular. And maybe you'll get to get a NASCAR video together here this week too, then put that out there too. Keep our NASCAR coverage going. Got enough information, I think, that I can put together a video. But just waiting on the rebound, the new second half to start. See what Tennessee can do here, down 39. The spread is at 46 now. 146. 146. It was at 157. What's up, Earl? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Hello, hello. Staying home here. Enough traveling for me this year, right, Cole? For sure. 82 days until Daytona. Oh my gosh, it starts already. Meeting my girlfriend's parents for the first time for Thanksgiving. Oh, AD Bengal. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. 82 days until Daytona. We got 60 some days until we go on our next cruise. Less than that now. 60 some, less than 60 days till we go on our next cruise. And I looked at the schedule. I'll only miss the Tennessee versus Kentucky first matchup. How do you feel about Vanderbilt in the playoffs? I don't think they're going to make it. I don't think Tennessee will either. I think either team makes the playoffs, they get annihilated by a better team that's in the playoffs. I read somewhere someone said that I think Tennessee doesn't need to get in the playoffs. I think they should just go ahead and play a nice bowl game somewhere nice, a nice big bowl game, and enjoy it, and then start next year fresh. So, all right, second half about to get started here. 14 bench points for Tennessee, 11 for Houston. So, Brandon Gaudin. Good to see Brandon Gaudin. Braves announcer. Guy's staying busy, man. He can do everything, huh? Play, calls Madden games. He calls everybody's Madden games, and then he's got baseball, and now he's calling basketball. Good for him. I haven't heard Mike, the new Tennessee Vols announcer, call basketball yet, but I heard it's pretty good. All right, let's go. Phillips back out there. See what he can do. He's had 2 fouls. Estrella's had 2 fouls. But really, I love Carey's play. I think eventually he might be the starter. But Phillips has been around. All right. Back to it. All right, here we go. Gillespie. Now the ball's going right to left. Gillespie, top of the baseline. Back to Okpara. Okpara back to Gillespie. Gillespie back to Boswell. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie, top of the point, down the bottom by Ament. Ament goes back out to Boswell. Back to, throws it away. Golly. You got to shoot it here. Got to shoot it. Gillespie to the basket. Good. And the 3-point play. Boswell about threw it away. He had to go get it. He had 5 seconds to get to the basket. He takes it himself and makes it 39-37. And with a 3-point play, could make it 39-38 with the alley-oop. The Daytona 500 is right in the middle of the Olympics. And good. 1-point game. 39-38. That's what he should have done at the end of the game. The way he did that, that's how he should do it. Gillespie now at 10 points. He's 3 for 9 from the field. Here we go. Houston going left to right. Tugler. Here we go. Houston, top of the point. Back down to the bottom of the baseline. Back to the top of the point. Looking for a play. Sharp. Gets it. Fleming shoots. Oh my gosh, that kid can shoot. Big three. 42-38. 18:57 to go. 42-38. 18:50 to go. Okpara. Back to Boswell. Back to Okpara. Underneath. He gives it a shoulder. They're going to call a block defensive foul. And Okpara draws the foul. 42-38. 42-38. Our first basketball game of the season. 18:46 to go. Okpara is going to go for a 1-and-1, I think. Nope, it's shooting 2. He misses the first one. Shows Houston with a 68.6% chance of winning. Shoot it up. Good. 42-39. 42-39. Usman coming up the court here, going left to right. Back to 11 at the top of the point. Back to 4, Fleming. Fleming with the big 3 just a second ago. Shoots it up. He misses, but rebound Houston. Back out to the top of the point. Shoot for 3. Foul on Boswell. I'm sure they would rather had that 3-point shot. February 22nd, 1 p.m. CeeLo time, gold medal hockey game. Hockey. 42-39. Gonna get it into 21. Back to Fleming. Fleming to the basket again. Okpara got a hand on it, but back to Houston. Uzan with the point at the top of the point. Uzan. Sharp with the 3, missed. Akpara with the rebound. Back out to Ament to the bottom of the baseline. Ament hasn't got a basket yet from the field. And an offensive foul for Ament. Another turnover. He has not scored from the field yet. Ament. Oh, he's got 5 points. I'm sorry. I thought he had 0. 5 points for Ament. 5 points. Phillips is the one that hasn't scored yet. Ament now 3 fouls for Ament. He's going to come off the bench. That's going to hurt. Here comes Uzan. Sharp to the basket. A rejection by Phillips. But there's a turnover. Here comes Boswell. Spin move. Up and in. Good. 42-41. 17:40 to go. 42-41. 17:37 to go. Uzan top of the point to Sharp. Back to Uzan. 11 comes out for the block. Tugler. Shoot 3, Uzan. In and out. And Tennessee with the ball. Boswell. Oh, went off of him. Back outside. Sharp to the bottom of the baseline. He shoots. Good. Man, what a turn of events that was. 44-41. We had the steal, but I don't think Boswell's the answer, y'all. Boswell is not the answer. Gillespie shoots it up. And no good. Did not roll for Gillespie. Here comes Sharp walking it up. Bottom of the baseline, going left to right. Gillespie back to the top of the point. Number 5, Sanak. Sanak with Akpara all over his face. And that's out of bounds. Tennessee ball. Yes, sir. 44-41. 16:43 to go. 44-41. 16:31 to go. Nice swell by Boswell and that way back there. Still don't think Boswell's the answer. I don't think Boswell is the answer. All right, here's Gillespie walking up. Carey in there now. You got number 35, or is that Miller at the top of the point there? Miller looking for the plate. Back to Miller. Oh, no, it's Berg. Sorry. Berg, not Miller. Back to Gillespie at the top of the point. Shoot 3. Come on, baby. Yeah. Couldn't hit the 3. Uzan with the remember here. Back to Fleming. And Berg knocks it out of bounds. Bobsled races. I might be better at it. Could not get the 3 there. 35 likes? Nice. Let's see if we get the 40 likes. We can get the 40 likes. It's 44-41, 16:12 to go. Here we go. Tugler. That's 11. Tugler. Back to Uzan. Uzan, whatever you want to say. I'm not sure if it's right or not. Uzan back to number 1. Harwell. Back to Uzan. In the paint. Trying to find a spot. And Berg's going to foul Harwell. No, Uzan. Foul is on Tennessee. Berg. 44-41. Houston by 3 points. Houston by 3. Who do you think will win? I think Houston's eventually going to win this. Tennessee's too sloppy, and they're relying on Boswell too much. Gillespie is not shooting. He's not setting his feet when he's shooting. He's very sloppy. I'm not very impressed. I know he hit 32 points yesterday, but that was against Rutgers. He's got 10 right now, leading the team. Akpara's got 6. And Boswell has got 6 as well. Tennessee now back down to 27% from the field, where we got it back up to 30 at the top of... Oh, man, what? Come on, CeeLo. Didn't even see that. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, y'all. That's my fault. Didn't pay attention when it started. So calling those bobsled races on the ice, wall going left, up on the ice, wall going right. Oh boy. 44-41. We got 15:53 to go. 44-41. Back had to get supper and guard dogs from stealing streets. There you go. We It's been a crazy game. Sloppy game by Tennessee for sure. Sloppy game. 44-41. Somebody's playing for a championship tomorrow night. Possibly. I'm not sure how that whole thing works. 36 likes. Trying to get to 40 likes, y'all. Trying to get to 40 likes. Right now, Tennessee has scored 6-5 in the second half, but it's been very sloppy. All right, let's see what happens here for Tennessee. Tennessee's led for 32 seconds in this whole game. Houston's been up the whole entire time. So Houston's going to inbound at the bottom of the baseline, going right to left. Uzan back inside to Tugler. Tugler to the bottom of the baseline. He thinks about going inside. And good. Tugler with a nice little shoot in with a backwards shot. It's 46-41. Houston up by 5. Joe Tugler, Carey with the ball. Carey going to the basket. He stops. He spins. He's side. Is that the Estrella? Estrella pulls the foul. It's 46-41, 15:29 to go in the second half. Estrella going to the line. Estrella going to the line here. Estrella. 46-41 and up and in. Good. 46-42. 15:29 to go. 46-42. Estrella goes up for his second. Good. 46-43. Inbound Houston. Going left to right. Left to right. Uzan with the ball. About half court. Abram out to meet him. Back to 5. The camera is kind of pulled outwards. I can't even see it. I don't know if the other camera went down or something, but this is a horrible. There's a turnover. Knocked it off. Nice play for Gillespie. Taking it away from Tugler. And with a 3-point shot, Tennessee could tie this game. 6 turnovers for the Vols, 5 for Houston. Tennessee ball. As the ball went off of Tugler's knee. Possession arrow, Tennessee. I've got some subs going in here as well. College football top 25 still waiting on Seton Hall, USC to finish before new rankings. What does that make it? Oh, USC. Okay. $15.09 to go. What the heck is that? Like a hair or something. All right, here we go. Gillespie to Abram. Ah, that turnover. Berg throws it away to Boswell. Come on, Berg. We need you to wake up. I don't like Berg either. I'm not impressed with Berg either, seeing him for the very first time. Not impressed with Berg. Boswell back in. And Berg is out after that turnover. Can't afford that stuff in a big game like this. 46-43. Here comes Fleming for Houston. Houston to the top of the point. Back to Harwell. Back to Sharp. Sharp. How's that not a double dribble? 3. Missed. Rebound again for Houston. Back to Sharp. Sharp again. Hands it to Harwell. Back to Sharp. Sharp. Top of the point. Harwell now. Top of the baseline. He hands it to 5. Back it in. Shoots 2. In and out. And another rebound for Houston. Good gosh. 14 back to 21 Sharp. That's Sahago, who just came into the game. Sharp to the basket. And a rebound finally by Carey. Here's Gillespie. Gillespie could tighten up with a 3. Here's Abram. Abram back outside to Carey for the 3. Oh, nice little tip in for Gillespie. 46-45. That was Boswell. That was Boswell. 46-45. 13:47 to go. Tennessee within 1 now. Here's shot up for 3 for number 5, Brick. Rebound, Tennessee. The ball's on the ground. Jump ball. Who's going to get it? Looks like number 14 hurt himself with his finger. He's kind of holding his finger. Sotko. 35 sucks on Tennessee. He does, AD. I don't like Berg, and I'm not impressed. But back on the other end, Carey shot the 3, and Boswell came out of nowhere and tipped it in. 46-45. AD says he's not impressed either. That's crazy, Jake. All right, inbound here for Fleming at the bottom of the baseline. The bottom of the baseline here. Back to Hart. Fleming again. Sharp got it in. And now here's back to Fleming. Fleming to the basket. Found a wide open number 25. And that was Miller. And it was out of bounds. So Tennessee could take the lead here. Fleming with a no-look pass to Miller. I don't think Miller knew it was coming. That's the 6th turnover for Houston. Here's Gillespie. Back to Abram. Abram back to the top. Inside to Carey. And a block rejection. Here comes Houston. And out of bounds. Whose ball? It's going to be Houston's ball. Houston ball here. Try to get to 40 likes, y'all. 36 on the likes. We appreciate you. Been a physical game. Physical game for sure. All right, inbound here, bottom of the baseline for Uzan. Uzan underneath the basket. Gets it to Sharp. Sharp to Uzan again to the top of the point. Back inside, top of the baseline. Back to Uzan. Uzan. Sharp 3. In and out. Rebound Abram. Could take the lead here on this play. Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Estrella. Back to Boswell. Inside. Wide open. Gillespie. Brick. Underneath. Estrella found him wide open. Tennessee takes the lead. Let's go. 47-46. Yes, sir. Tennessee takes the lead for the first time in God knows how long. Let's go. Abram to Estrella. It's a 1-point lead for Tennessee. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. Hope you guys are doing well. My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo's our YouTube channel. For the 18 that are here watching, we want to thank YouTube for not allowing people to find out about us because they're allowing people to show the game. Come on, YouTube. Ridiculous. Everybody's gotten it with the program and letting people show the games. You need to have an AI bot to shut that crap down. Come on, YouTube. Ridiculous. So an official TV timeout. It is 47-46. Tennessee is now at 42% from the field. Because it hurts us, guys, Terrell. Because it hurts us. They're trying to make it the way you're supposed to do it, not cheating the system. Doesn't let the small guy help. But I guarantee you, if I showed the game and left it up, I would get it taken down in a heartbeat. Ooh. Same way in the tournament. When the tournament's on, they don't let you show those games. They don't let the bots show those games during the tournament. That's why we do so well during the tournament. And Houston's down to 41%. Down to 41% on their free throw or on their from the field. And both teams are in Houston at 33%. Yeah, they'd be on it. Exactly. 33% from the 3-point shot and only 23% from the three for Tennessee. 26 rebounds for Tennessee, 24 for Houston. 7 turnovers for Tennessee, 6 for Houston. All right. Yeah, Auburn, Bama. They're not playing each other, though. Auburn's tonight and Bama's late tonight against UNLV. Light. I need Houston to tighten up, Terrell says. Nobody there, everybody. Wow. Nobody there. That's ridiculous. For two big teams, I know it's Thanksgiving weekend, but still, like, two big teams playing, there's nobody there. Here we go. Houston going left to right. Here comes number 4. All right. Houston, top of the zone. He hands it to Sharp. Back to Uzan. To the basket. No. Estrella with the rebound. Here comes Gillespie. Back to Abram. Abram back to Gillespie. Back to Estrella. Back to Boswell. Boswell to Carey. He threw it away. Too quick to throw to Carey. He wasn't ready. And another turnover. Another official TV timeouts. Under 12. TV timeout under 12. It is 47-46. Tennessee is taking the lead by 1. Yeah, right? It's going to be sweaty for sure. Tennessee leading the second half here 12-7 in points. 12-7, outscoring 12-7 here in the second half. This scoreboard here is from Yahoo. This is from ESPN. And so when we're not on ESPN, we'll be showing this scoreboard. And when we're with ESPN, we'll show the ESPN scoreboard. I have YouTube TV, so TNT, True TV, all those are always behind. But ESPN is pretty in sync with YouTube TV. So 14 points for Fleming on one side and 10 for Gillespie, 5 for Ament. What's up, Butterfly? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. No big crowd tonight, Butterfly. We were hoping that YouTube would do some things, but they didn't. Long late night last night for Texas. Yeah, in Hawaii. What time did that game end up playing? Like 2 in the morning? 47-46. Tennessee with their first lead in God knows how long. They only had led this game for 23 seconds earlier in the game, in the first half. Only had the lead for 23 seconds. Trying to get to 40 likes. 40 likes. If you haven't hit that like for us, please do. It ended about 2 a.m. Wow, I was sleeping by then. Oh, Hawaii time, huh? Make sure you hit that subscribe too as well right down here. If you haven't hit the subscribe, make sure you do that for us. 9 assists on 16 field goals made. Ment's got 2, Gillespie's got 2, Boswell's got 2, and Abrams got 2. It's kind of weird to see more than one guy with the assist. Normally it was just Ziegler doing it. All right, here we go. And it's going to be Tennessee ball. Tennessee ball, possibly. All right, here we go. Inbound to Houston, going left to right to Sharp. Sharp's going to slowly bring it out. Ament's going to be on him. Back to number 4. That's Fleming. Fleming to Sharp. Back Tugler come out for the block. Uzan back to Tugler. Tugler getting double teamed. Back to Fleming. Sharp from the bottom of the baseline. 3 misses. And Estrella with the big rebound. And here comes Gillespie again. Gillespie calling the play. He hands it to Ament. Boswell then to Ament. Ament down to the bottom. Gillespie at the bottom of the baseline. He gets it to Gillespie. No, to Estrella. And a 2-point play. It's 49-46. 11 to go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. A 3-point lead now for Tennessee. Uzan at the top of the point. Tugler comes out for the block. Back to Uzan again with the ball. He fakes the 3, gives it back out to Fleming. Fleming at the top of the line. Carey blocks. And in and out. Another rebound by Estrella. Gives it to Gillespie. No, that's Boswell. Boswell and Gillespie look the same. Boswell back to Ament. Top of the point. He's looking for the play. There is Gillespie at the bottom of the baseline. Back to Ament at the point. Carey comes out for the screen. And oh, he meant. Almost turned it over. Back to Carey. And he's going to throw it away. You guys are horrible. Carey's coming off with a bad play. Carey not very good with his hands. Yeah, it's basketball. Yeah, our first basketball game of the season. First basketball game of the season. Here's Uzan trying to get it in. Back underneath to Tugler. Tugler at the bottom of the baseline looking for somebody. He hands it to Fleming. Fleming's been on fire here. He's back out to Sharp. Sharp hands it to Uzan. Uzan brings it to the top of the point. Uzan to the top of the baseline. He brings it to the other side, and that's an air ball. Tugler with the rebound. He gets it back to Sharp. Finds Uzan wide open at the top of the baseline. He tries to stop it back and shoots. 3 in and out. Another rebound. And Metz steals it from him. Vols ball. And Metz steals it out of his hand, and the refs gives him the ball. 49-46. Amen. All right, here we go. Gillespie walking it up. Back outside to Amen. Amen to the basket, and he loses it. Did he get fouled? Yes, he did. Foul on Sanak. $9:42 to go here in the second half. Amen going to go to the line. Drello's going to come out. And Cade Phillips is going to come in. And Amen's going to go to the line. First free throw good. 4-point lead. 50-46. 9:42 to go. 50-46. 9:42 to go. Met's going to go to the line again. Shoot it. Up. Good. 51-46. 51-46. Lead is 5. 9:30 to go. 9:38 to go. Here comes Uzan up the court. He hands it to Howell. Back to Fleming. Back to Sharp. Uzan looking for somebody. Sharp loses the ball in the paint. Nice turnover. Tennessee with the ball. Great defensive play by Boswell. Getting his hand on that. Here's Ament. Top of the point. 51-46, 9:05 to go. Ament. Gillespie. Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Back to Ament to the top of the baseline. Ament looking. He goes to the basket. Shoot. Jump. And ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. Timeout for Houston. Timeout for Houston. 51-46. They only have one timeout left. Tennessee's now got 72% chance of winning this game and going to the championship game tomorrow, possibly. My gosh. All right. See what happens here. Some games play on weekdays like MAC and lower conference. Yeah, they do have football like every day of the week sometime. Not during the holidays, though, but college football plays a lot. But this is a group of tons of basketball teams in Vegas at two or three different facilities playing against each other, and it's based off of wins and points scored. So unfortunately, Tennessee is playing a good defensive team. So, but we'll see what Tennessee can do here. They had a good run yesterday. So with that and today, we'll see what happens. They can get in the championship game tomorrow. If it is, we'll be able to live for you here tomorrow. Been a fun three days it'll be here of basketball here in Las Vegas. It's Rick Barnes talking to his players. 51-46. I don't know. I don't know. All right, here we go. Houston with the ball. Uzan brings it up. He's going to hand it out to Fleming. Fleming. Tugler. Fleming goes to the basket himself. And I think Phillips got a piece of that one. It looks like Houston's going to have the ball here. Or the ball went out of bounds. I don't know. See what happens here. Who's getting the ball? It's going to be Houston. Houston possession underneath the basket on the bottom of the baseline. Here we go. Inbound. Throwing it up. Way to the top of the point for Uzan. Grow a light beard. Uzan here spins in the paint. Looking. Gillespie on him. I think Gillespie got a piece of it. And that's going to be a foul on Gillespie. How many does he got now? 2 fouls for Gillespie. 51-46. 51-46. It was Uzan versus Gillespie. $8:22 to go here. Tennessee's looking better. They're getting better, yes. They are. Their field goal percentage is a lot better than it was. And the total score for Vegas has changed now to 131. It was at 157 earlier. 51-47. Uzan shoots good. It is 51-48. 3-point lead here. Here's Gillespie. Top of the point. Back to Phillips. Down below to Ament on the bottom of the baseline. He brings it to the top of the point. Ament looking. Inside to Phillips. And he got it in. Yes, sir. Phillips got it in. 53-48. 8 minutes to go. 53-48. 8 minutes to go. All right, here's Fleming. Fleming to Sharp, or to Tuggle. Back out to Sharp. No, Fleming. Back to Uzan. Uzan with a shot. Good. Tough shot for Uzan. He's in. It's 53-50. Here comes Gillespie. Right to left for the Vols. Up by 3, 7:31 to go. Top of the baseline for Boswell. Finds Gillespie at the point. Back inside to Ament. Ament back to Gillespie at the point. Gillespie steps back. Look for a shot. Did not go. Ament goes to the basket. He travels. That's a travel. Or did he give him a foul? A foul on the floor. So a foul against Houston. And it's going to be another TV timeout under 8. Dr. Delay still in the house. Doctor, rate my play-by-play. I'm trying. Tennessee's up to 19th in the college rankings. I don't think we still make the playoffs, though, Jake. I don't think we do. Houston's got to get them shots on 4 points or more. It's the Burn. What's up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. The Doc is in the house. 39 likes. Trying to get to one more. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. One more like to 40. One more like to 40. It's all about the players' names. There's so many of them. If you can get the players' names down, college basketball is fun. All right, 53, 50, 7:15 to go. Lots of basketball to go here. No hate, Tennessee 6 win streak. I heard. I know nothing about the game, just being betting for fun. Okay. Well, both teams are 6-0. Houston has played one good team so far. Tennessee has not. So Tennessee has struggled a little bit, though, but Tennessee has subbed in a lot of their bench guys when they were playing them. This is their first true test of the season. I'm not as impressed. Ament is still 0 for 6 from the field with 7 points. So he is hitting his free throws when he goes to the line. But Ament is 0 for 6 from the line. He's 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. So we really need him to improve. Okpara, he's got 3 rebounds. I'd like to have him have at least 5 or 6 or 7. Phillips, he's 1 for 1. He got his first basket on that slam. He's had personal foul trouble, so he's been out. And then Gillespie, he's just been all over the place, but he's 3 for 12 from the field, 1 for 6 from the 3-point line, but he's got 10 points. He's got 3 assists. And Boswell, 4 for 4 from the field with 8 points. So Boswell can do it too. Boswell can bring it. But I'm not impressed by Boswell. I'm definitely not impressed. I don't know. I hope Ament is not going to be like our who guy goes every once in a while goes off. Welcome to the CeeLo Nation, Butterfly says. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you're hitting that like for us. You're coming in. All right, here we go. Tennessee ball here. Ament trying to get it in. He finds Gillespie. Back end to Phillips. Gillespie with a 3. Let's go. 56-50 with a big 3. 3-point for Gillespie from the bottom of the baseline. 56-50. 7 minutes to go. Here we go. There's Fleming. Back out to Sharp. Back to Uzan. Uzan back to Fleming. Fleming to the top of the point. Double team inside the 5. And the big slam by number 5, Sinak. Sinak with the big slam. It's 56-52. Gillespie back to Phillips. Phillips back to Boswell. Back to Ament to the top of the point. Ament back in. Inside finds Okpara wide open and a good shot. Okpara gets involved. 58-52, 6:16 to go in the second half. 32 points in the paint for Tennessee. We are definitely taking advantage of the big guys down low. There's Fleming with the ball with Boswell on him. Fleming spins, shoots at the paint. Good. 58-44. 58-54. 5:54 to go. Here's Gillespie now, top of the point. Back to Phillips. The big man out, get underneath the basket, son. He came out for the screen. There's Boswell at the bottom of the baseline. Parra is there for the block. He turns it back to him, shoots for Parra, and misses the jumper. It's 58-54. Here comes Uzan again for Houston. He hands it to Fleming. Fleming calls the play from the point. Here comes Tuggle out for the screen. That doesn't work. The ball's off of Uzan's point. Here's Gillespie. Nice. And he missed the dunk. He missed the dunk as he tried to showboat. That's the only thing I don't like about Gillespie right now, y'all. He's a showboater. Don't like it. He tried to do this weird one-hand dunk and he missed it, but thank goodness Ament was there. 60-54. That's his first field goal of the night. Don't like that for Gillespie, though. Sharp with the big three, wide open, waiting for the shot. It's 60-57. 60-57 is the score. Gillespie at the top of the point. 60-57. Sheesh. Exactly. 4:30 to go. 60-57. The scoreboard will update eventually. 60-57. Gillespie. Top of the paint. That's Boswell. Inside to Phillips. Back out to Ament for a three. What are you shooting from out there for? Golly. Yes, 5 minutes left. Why is Ament shooting? Why is Ament shooting from half court? Up by 3. Why? I don't like the hot rod stuff. Don't like it. 60-57, 4 minutes and 9 seconds left. Here comes Uzan. Uzan back underneath. That's another turnover. Out of bounds on Gillespie. Houston's ball here with 3:59 to go. Another TV timeout under 5. It's 3:59. Another battle between these two juggernauts. A little better this time for Tennessee in the great Elite 8 last year. It's the Burt says, plenty of time for Houston to get my bet up. 39 likes, trying to get to that 40 mark. God. Bum, 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 bum. But, like I said, my first impressions of these two new guys, Gillespie's too showboat for me. He's going to have to bring that down a little bit. And Ament's going to have to figure it out against these good teams. Need to get a Parra more involved. And I don't like Berg. He's not good. Abram's pretty good. I like Abram. But nobody else has really touched the ball. Carey, he's good, but not good when under pressure. He's not good with his hands under pressure. He's got 19 minutes with 6 points. If Strella and Phillips could stay out of foul trouble, we'd be all right as well. But that's my opinion of these new guys for Tennessee. My opinion. I meant stop with all the 3-point shoots. Yeah, and Gillespie is just street ball. That's what he is. He's not what I thought he would be. I mean, he could put the points up, but still, like, he needs to chill, you know? Definitely needs to chill a little bit. How many points? How many minutes? Gillespie, Jacoby's been out there 34 minutes, 13 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Ament and Boswell Carey's got the most rebounds with 6, 5 for Estrella. So Ament has to make a play like now. Exactly. So 60-57 here, 3 minutes and 59 seconds to go. See what happens here. 60-59. going to be interesting here. Both teams really good here. 6-0 both. Someone's playing for a possible championship tomorrow night. Here we go. Houston inbound, bottom of the baseline. Going left to right. He gives it back to the baseline to Sharp. Sharp to Fleming. Tuggle comes out. Fleming in the paint. He goes up with it. Good. 60-59. Just letting Fleming go to the line is ridiculous. Here's Gillespie calling the play. Gillespie back to Abram, top of the point. Looks like Fleming had fallen down. Back to Estrella. Estrella being double teamed, and that's a foul. Sanak with the foul. Estrella's going to go to the line. Both teams are not in the bonus here. That looks like a par coming in for Estrella. You got Ament, Carey, Akpara, Boswell, and Gillespie on the court for the Vols. Ament's going to be the bottom of the baseline in. He gets it to Gillespie at the bottom of the baseline. He fakes the three. He brings it back up to the bottom of the baseline. Why are you shooting that? Why are you shooting that? No reason to shoot a three like that, Gillespie. Nothing. I don't like this kid. All right, I don't like him. Don't like him. He's selfish. Now here's Houston again. This could be the chance where Houston takes advantage. Uzan goes to the paint and missed. Rebound Ament. All right, here we go. 60-59. Ament now with the ball, top of the point. Gillespie calls for it. He's going to shoot another three. Why are we shoot? Finally gets it in. Made that one finally. 63-59. But he's going to cost us some games, y'all. He is going to cost us some games. 60-59 is the score. 2:41 to go. 63-59. There's Uzan with a big three. Uzan steps up and hits a big three-pointer. It's 63-62, 2:28 to go. 63-62. My gosh. Here we go. Ament now with the ball. Back to Boswell. Boswell to the top of the point. Sharp on Gillespie. Inside to Akpara. Back to Carey. Back to Akpara. And there's a foul. Akpara is going to go to the line and shoot. It's 63-62. 63-62. 2 minutes to go here. 2:35 to go. Uzan just shot it by himself, and it went in. Here's Akpara up. Good. 64-62. Akpara now with 9 points. Nine points for Akpara. He's 3 for 6 from the line. 3 rebounds. Shoots it up. Misses it. There's Carey with the tip in. Yes, sir. 66-62. 2:03 to go. Houston, I don't think they have any timeout. They got 1 timeout left. Tennessee with 3. Tennessee with 3 timeouts. Carey boxed it out and got the extra point there. Hate to be that guy, but go Vandy, Dr. DeLay says. We'll see you Saturday night, Dr. DeLay. Here's Uzan. Uzan, Tugler coming out for the screen. Uzan with the ball. Watch him. He can shoot the 3. Gillespie all over Uzan. He hands it to Fleming at the top of the baseline. Tugler comes out. Back under. Sharp. Watch Sharp down there below. Fleming with a jumper at the line. It's good. It's 66-64. 1:33 left. 1:30 left here. That's a timeout. Woo! Timeout. 1:30 left. 66-64. Tennessee with 2 timeouts left. Houston with 1. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is our YouTube channel, everybody. make sure you're subbing to our channel. We'll be doing Tennessee basketball all season long. We'd love for you to join our community of basketball, football. We're doing Tennessee football this Saturday, Tennessee versus Vanderbilt. And we'll be following the Tennessee basketball team throughout the rest of the season. SEC basketball as well. If you're a big SEC guy, we would love for you to be here too. So, yeah. All right. This is going to come down to the nitty gritty here. Both teams battled in the Elite Eight last year, where Houston pretty much took over in that second half. But both teams 6-0. Tennessee 17th ranked, 6-0. Houston 3rd ranked, 6-0. Somebody's playing for a championship tomorrow night. Possibly pay for a championship. I'm not sure if they'll make it or not because it's based on points and record on a bunch of teams. But can they hold it here? Gillespie does not need to be, cannot make a stupid play here. Ament doesn't need to shoot the three when he doesn't need to. Who is going to win this thing here? 7 fouls for Houston, 4 for Tennessee. Tennessee has outscored Houston 31-25 here in this second half. All right. Tennessee is in the bonus as well. Minute and 30 seconds to go, 66-64. There's Fleming. You got to watch that guy. He can put it up in a second. He can go to the paint. You got Uzan from the outside. He can shoot it as well. Here we go. Boswell to Gillespie. Gillespie back to Boswell. Boswell brings it down to the bottom of the baseline. Gillespie shoot. Nope. He thinks he's going to the basket. Comes back around. Into the paint. Gives it to Carey. Slammed a big dog. 68-64. We stole him away from Vandy last year, and he's playing dividends today. 107 to go. 68-64. Tennessee trying to go to 7-0 on the season. Fleming shoots it in. It's good. It's 68-66. 59 seconds to go. Here it is. Gillespie walking it up, going right to left. We got Gillespie, Ament, Carey, Boswell, and Akpar on the court. 46 seconds to go. Ament now with the ball. Back out to Boswell. Boswell to Gillespie. Got to hold it here. 7 seconds on the shot clock. And that's Sanak. Defensive foul on Sanak. He fouls out. Fouled out. Sanak for Houston. Fouls out. It's 68-66. Ooh, boy. Down to the wire. That's right. Trying to get to 50 likes. If you guys haven't hit that like button for us, try to. We're trying to get to 50 likes. 50 likes here. 68-66. Gillespie going to the line. Shoot it up. Good. 69-66. 35 seconds to go. It's a 1-and-1 for Gillespie. He's going to go to the line again. Trying to get to 50 likes to finish this game, y'all. Tennessee at 47% from the field. Phillips checks in now. Phillips checking in. 17 points. 5 for 16 from the field for Gillespie. He had 32 last night. He's got 70-66. 4-point lead for the Vols. Here's Uzan to the basket. Tugler with the big slam. It's 70-68. Timeout again for Houston. Timeout for Houston. Timeout for Houston now. 28.4 seconds left. 70-68. Tennessee. If Tennessee plays tomorrow night, we will be here for the championship. Who they'll play, I have no clue. But we'll find out. We'll see what happens. Hope everybody's doing a good night tonight. Appreciate it. My name is CeeLo on the go at CeeLo's, our YouTube channel. I'm a big UT fan, as you can tell. We're at Pride. Tennessee Saturday night. Tennessee Saturday afternoon. Tennessee versus Vanderbilt. Last home game for Tennessee at home. I don't think either both teams, Tennessee or Vanderbilt, will make the playoffs for the college football, but you never know. But Carey has come through tonight down low in the paint. The slamming, the boxing out, and tipping it in. Carey's been looking pretty dang good. What a pickup that was in the offseason in the transfer portal for Carey from Vanderbilt. I liking Carey. I liked Carey last year for Vanderbilt. Ament, though, 1 for 8 from the field. He's 0 for 4 from the 3-point shot. One 3-point shot was shot from half court, which was unnecessary. All right, let's see what kind of leaders we have here. 70 to 68, 28.4 seconds left. See what happens here. Get Sharp and Fleming on the court. Uzan as well. You got Ament, Abram, Boswell, and Gillespie. Here we go. Trying to get it in. Trying to get it in. Back to Abram. Back to Gillespie. No, that's Boswell. They're going to foul Boswell. He's going to go to the line. 25.7 seconds left. 70 to 68. Come on, Boswell. Come on, Boswell. They're questioning that maybe he didn't get in bounds in time, but that's over with. Oh, snap. Kant says. Throw it up. Good. 71, 68, 25.7 seconds to go. 71.68. Can't control life. Welcome back. 9 points for Boswell. He's 4 for 4 from the field. And 10 points for Boswell now. Hello, hello. 72-68. That's going to be a Tennessee timeout. They have 1 timeout left. Houston has 0 timeouts left. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see what happens here, folks. And if Tennessee doesn't play the rest of this week, if they lose here or whatever happens, we'll be back on Tuesday, December 2nd for Tennessee versus Syracuse. And that'll be on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. That's the next scheduled game next weekend, next Tuesday. 25.7 seconds left here. 72-68. Come on, guys. Let's pull this upset. Let's get some revenge from last year. Oh, that girl's happy she's on TV. She's like, look, I'm on TV. All right. 72-68. Tennessee in the bonus. 9 fouls for Houston. Here we go. Inbound from Uzan to Fleming. Fleming, coast to coast. Finds Harwell. Harwell up. And rebound. No, back to Houston. Fleming got fouled by Tennessee. Who's it on, though? The foul is on Gillespie. How many does he have now? 3 personal fouls for Gillespie. Yep. We'll get there eventually, Butterfly. No one's subbing today, though. Been at that all day long. 72-68, 16.4 seconds to go here. Inbound, the bottom of the baseline for Houston. Throws it into Uzan. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Uzan to the basket. Good. Boswell did not want to foul. Got to get it in. Gillespie with the ball. They're going to have to foul him. 9 seconds to go with a 2-point lead. Phillips got it to Gillespie. That was what he needed to be. With 9.9 seconds to go. Shake and bake, baby. $73-70 with 9.9 seconds left. This make a 4-point play right here. He puts it in right here. Up. Good. It's 74 to 70. 74-70. Uzan. Back into Fleming. Fleming shoots it. God, he buried it. 74-73. Good gosh, man. 5 seconds remaining. Someone needs to get it in. Give it to Gillespie. Let him foul him. There you go. Gillespie going to the line again with 4.1 seconds left. Why are we not guarding Uzan? Why are we allowing Fleming to come down and shoot the ball? Boswell just let him shoot it. My goodness. Phillips come out of nowhere. Fleming. He's got 25 points for Fleming. Uzan with 17. There it is. 75. Got to hit one more here. 75-73. 4.1 seconds to go. 75-73. One more. Hit it. Good. 76-73. Watch the three. Why don't you just foul him? There you go. That's what I was going to say. Just foul him. 76-73, 3.5 seconds. We just got to foul him again. But the problem is the tip in down the other end. No timeouts for Houston. 3.5 seconds left. They got to do something here. Uzan trying to get it in. 2. Throws it up. Tennessee advances. Let's go. Revenge from the Elite Eight. 7-0 on the season. Tennessee, baby. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. Go Vols. Let's go. Yes, sir. Woo-hoo. Yes, sir. Oh, Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home, baby. Go, Rocky Top. Woo! Rocky Top, Tennessee. Yeah, baby. Let's go. 7-0, baby. GG. Nice. Gillespie. Look at them all around him. That's also they do that. Wow, 7-0, baby. Let's go.
Elite 8 revenge.
That's right. Elite 8 revenge. Gillespie, 22 points. I don't like his hot rodness, but he'll get better. Coach Barnes, he's just like, what? They're being silly on the court. Gillespie there. I need Fleming to get one more. Oh, really? I'm sorry, man. Got another one tomorrow. Championship, baby. The Burnt. Thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Woo, so close. So third rank, Houston's first loss. We'll see who we play tomorrow night. That is awesome. So close, bro. He sold my parlay. Awesome. Awesome game, y'all. All right, let's go back here. Look at the team stats. 47% from the field for Tennessee. A lot better than the 30% they were shooting. 3-point shot, only 29%. So we got to figure that out. We got to definitely figure that out. 9 turnovers for Tennessee, 32 rebounds for Tennessee. On the other side, Houston, 46% from the field, 38 for the 3-point line, 9 turnovers and 33 rebounds. About the same for both teams. Let's take a look at your leaders here. Gillespie, 22 points for Gillespie. Fleming with 25. Carey, 7 rebounds down low. Really impressed with that guy. Looking good there. And then Sinak, 11 rebounds. Assists, Gillespie with 4. Tugler with 5. So there is that. But just look at the difference here and where Tennessee started taking over. Tennessee was nowhere near there. Look at this. And all of a sudden, boom, Tennessee. And went on from there all the way. So, there's the ball shots there for your teams. And that is it. So, awesome, y'all. Hope you guys had a good game. And let's go back to the screen. All right. Let me bring this. 76-73 is the final. And we'll play tomorrow night. I'll have the stream up for you tomorrow. Tennessee #1. Steven, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here too. So, all right. Thank you for watching tonight. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like if you're watching on replay. And make sure you subscribe to On the Go at CeeLo for all your Tennessee basketball and football sports here on our channel. So, we'll see you tomorrow night for whoever we play. I'll have the stream up later. Playing for a championship in the players era. Thanks for being here, y'all. And if you don't come back, hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. See you later.